Hi guys, and welcome back. So this week we're going to be making these really cute paper flowers. These are really good for giving gifts or using as decorations, and you can do all different kinds of colors and sizes. As long as you follow these steps, you'll be sure to get some really beautiful flowers. All right, so stay tuned for instructions. Welcome back, guys. So this week we're going to be making some paper flowers. So I like to use these to decorate. You can give them as gifts, but they're very, very cool, very easy to make. Okay, you can make these as big or as small as you'd like. Either way, they will work out just the same as long as you follow the directions. So you're going to need a few different things for this. You're going to need two different pieces of paper here. Now I've got a red paper and a yellow paper, but they can be any type of colors that you'd want. Obviously, this yellow paper is going to be the center of my flower, and these big red papers are going to be my petals. So if you want to mix match, if you want to do different color combinations, you're welcome to do that. If you don't have colored construction paper at home, you could always just use a paper. You can grab some crayons or a marker and add some decorations to it if you'd like. Color it in if you want to. Either way, doesn't matter what kind of paper you have at home, this will work no matter what. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my flowers first. Now, you should use a pencil for this, but I'm going to use a black crayon so you can see it a little bit better. Okay. So the way you're going to start one of your flower petals is you're going to draw kind of like a big wavy shape like this. Now I'm just drawing a little bumpy shape like this on one side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw kind of like a big U shape, like the letter U. And this is going to look a lot like a bow tie at first. Okay, so if you know what a bow tie looks like, this is going to be really easy. I'm going to draw the second line just like this. Another U shape. Kind of goes out. Okay, and then over here on this side I'm going to do the same thing that I did right over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw my little bumps. Okay, and there I have one flower petal. Now here's an easy way, especially if you're gonna have trouble drawing each one. This is a very simple way to get multiple flowers. Okay. So what you can do is you can fold your paper in half like this, because we're going to need a total of 2 flower petals to make one whole flower. So there's one here, and then we're going to need another one over here. Okay, so I'm going to draw a smaller one over on this side, just the same way that I did the other. There's my big wave, and then there we go. Okay, and now I've got 2 of my bow tie shapes. So then what I'm going to do is, while my paper is still folded in half, I'm going to cut these shapes out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, I've cut out my flower petals, and then I can separate them because I did fold my paper in half. So now I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so next I'm going to take my yellow paper here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold it up the way I did the other one. No matter how big this paper is, I'm just going to fold it in half. Okay, because I want to get 2. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a circle. Alright, and then I'm going to cut that circle out. And now I've got 2 circles. Okay, so then next what I'm going to do, if I want to add any kind of color to this, I can simply take my crayons and add it to it. So here's what I mean. You could add texture to your flowers if you want. Now you don't have to do this, but if you want, you can just, add some little things to it just to give it a little bit more a little more texture, a little bit more visual appeal. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my 2 circles and I'm going to stack them up like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut little short lines into it all the way around. And this is just going to give it some texture. All right, so next I'm going to take my glue stick and I'm going to add some glue to one of my little bow tie shapes. I'm going to take another one of my bow ties and I'm going to crisscross it right across like this. Okay, then I'm going to take my flower center. I'm going to add some more glue. Stick that to the middle. Okay, and I'm going to repeat that same step over here. All right, so what I can do after that, I can pick up my flower and all of those little lines that I cut, just like that, I'm just going to kind of fold them up. I could also take my flower and give it a good pinch here in the back. All right, and then I've got one flower here, and I'm gonna do the same thing over here to this one. Kind of fluffing up all of the yellow paper. And there I've got some flowers. Okay, so you can do a lot of different things with this. If you want to add more than 4 petals, you can just add more bow ties, just crisscross all the way around. But yeah, as big or as small as you make these are going to come out really cool depending on the types of colors you use or if you add texture to it. Okay, so I hope you guys get creative with it. You could even glue these to a background if you wanted to, if you've got more colored paper, and you know, decorate a card with it if you want. Really, the options are limitless. Okay, so this is just a really cool little project that now you know how to do. Okay, so I hope you guys get really creative with it. I can't wait to see all the different colors and textures you guys are going to add, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!